Season 22 is just around the corner, which means I have enough time to make one more video about Season 21. Now, Season 21 has seen one of the biggest player declines since the end of 2021, but was it actually a bad season? Well, let's go back to the start of the season. On May 7th, 2024, Season 21 was released. This was also the point which I made my return to Apex Legends for the first time in about a year and a half. We were given some solid content, to be honest, such as our brand new Legend Alter, which I think was introduced pretty well to the game, with it being a very solid legend, but not being overpowered or just straight up toxic. We were also given a nice big update to Broken Moon. Personally, I can't really say anything on this because I hadn't played Broken Moon until this season, but overall, this is my least favorite map, and I can only imagine what it was like before this update. And the best part about the entire season, and really it's the reason I wanted to keep playing, was that we finally got Solos mode back. I absolutely loved the Solos mode. Solos mode really felt like it was more fight-centered, with every single weapon being a kitted weapon, meaning you could just pick up a gun and get straight into a fight. We also got to respawn if we died, which was awesome, and when you kill someone, you automatically get full flash health and an armor swap is dropped right in front of your face, so third parties didn't feel as devastating, though they did still happen. So while these three things were pretty good, that's all the season was. 3 new things, and like I said, they were good, so we were kept busy for like a week or two, and then everything got stale again. The next event wasn't planned to come out until late June, which means that we were left with 3 new things for almost 2 months before we got anything else new. Now, looking back through the things that came between the release of Season 21 and the first collection event, I see nothing but store updates. Upgrade your style with the Nitride weapons arsenal. Take a load off with the off-duty store. Take the ace in the Galactic Sports store. I mean, come on, that's not content. But whatever, come June 25th, some sort of hype was back with the Double Take Collection event. So what did we get in this cool new update? Well, we got another cool new mode with quads. Sadly, I don't really like it that much and was a little upset that the Solos mode was gone, but that's alright. Solos mode was to be back within the next few weeks. So what else did we get? Skins. We got more skins. And granted, the theme of the skins was all the legends swapping outfits, which is a really cool idea, but personally I think that a lot of the skins were a bit of a disappointment, with the exception of Octane, Alter, and of course, Revenant Cat skin. In the collection event, we got another one of the biggest rip-offs Apex has to offer with the Lifeline Prestige skin. Now, I like the idea of heirlooms, but Prestige skins? Nah, complete waste of money, and I'm honestly surprised that we've let Respawn continue making them, but whatever. So that was it in the entire update. A new mode and another way to spend our hard-earned cash. Great. So what else happened in this season? Well, we also got one of the biggest controversies Apex has ever seen when Respawn announced their new Battle Pass changes. Now, it wasn't the changes that annoyed everyone, but it was because Respawn decided to make it so that we could no longer buy the Battle Pass with Apex coins, which means spending even more money every season. Overall, I think that the changes to the Battle Pass were actually very good, but it's the fact that Respawn has the audacity to try and charge its players even more money every season when the player base was very clear that they weren't happy with the current season just being a fest full of skins rather than content. But after most of the player base saying that they are done with the game, and many content creators, including myself, expressing their opinion on the new system, Respawn did in fact state that they would fix up the Battle Pass to allow players to buy it with coins once again. So that is a W, I suppose. So after this drama, what was next? Bring the heat in the Corrupted Summer store. Hit your Hot Drop store. I can't help but laugh. Like, really? So come July 23rd, what do we get? Another store. This time it was a milestone event, which Respawn promised they would never do again, because they are basically collection events with one big end heirloom reward at the end, except milestone events you cannot straight up buy or craft the items, which makes it infinitely more expensive to achieve the end reward. And this time it wasn't even an heirloom, it was a stupid reactive skin. And not just a reactive skin, it was a reactive skin recolor. I mean, I really don't know what to say to that. It's just money after money after money at this point. So that brings us to now.
Slurp, slurp.
The Season 22 gameplay trailer was released just a few days ago, and it looks very promising. We're getting Akimbo P20s and Mozams, new modes that seem to be making the game a lot more fight-centered. We're getting ways to help out newer players, which I think is always fantastic. And for the first time in a long time, we are finally getting a brand new map, and it looks really good. It's our first night-themed map, and the theme of it is amazing too. So I'm just super excited for that overall. And on top of all this, we are finally getting an aim assist nerf. And as a die-hard M&K player, I've honestly been very sick of getting one-clipped by a level 50 Loba who has 40 FPS. So overall, I'd say we are set up for a pretty good season next season. So that brings us back to the original question. Was Season 21 the worst season we have ever had? Well, to be honest, it's a hard question, because we've had many seasons which are good contenders for the worst season. Season 6 would mark the worst state the player count has ever been in. Season 17 had the worst rank system we had ever had. But overall, I would say, yeah, this was probably the worst season we ever had. I mean, think about it. What did we actually get? 3 new modes and a map update? I guess a new legend? Apart from balance changes, that was it. At least this time we did have a rank system that is functional. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think about Season 21. What was your favourite part? Was it a new mode? Or was it buying overpriced pixels? But anyway, remember, a sub goes a long way, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all later.